And I never saw that coming. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Okay. It's the Thekingtifnetwork. We are here live. We officially have BOOGEY SHAE in the building.
Yes, make some motherfucking noise.
Come on. Long time coming.
Yeah.
But we made it happen.
I've been waiting patiently.
You have.
I have.
But been shitting on motherfuckers on the way.
Doo-doo after doo-doo.
Had a year. Literally had a year.
I did. One
of I would say the most elegant of years when it comes to popping out and showing niggas.
Absolutely.
Like it was like I'm here and now I'm really here when I get on the stage. For you did the OEAs. You've been rolling with the We Live Forever movement, primary artist. But where did it all start for BOOGEY SHAE and her music career?
Well, I've always been able to rap since I was younger. It's just a talent that I've always had. I started like recording rapping with my dude. They had a group, it was called the Gully Gang, and I used to be with them and shit. So,
okay.
Yeah. And they used to have me in the studio rapping, so I used to jump on all their songs or whatever. But it was still never nothing serious. I never understood the outcome of me like really rapping, what it could do for me. So it was just like some recreational shit.
Gotcha.
And then I would say like 2018 is when I really was like, okay, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I can see myself doing this. I can see myself being successful. And I started to just pour into myself. When I say pour into myself, I mean putting myself out there, doing shows, spending money on myself. I don't know why people think this shit is free. Spending money on myself, invested in my visuals and stuff like that. But I still really didn't know much. I was just like kind of diving in. So yeah, I say around 2018 is when I really was like, it was my time.
Yeah. Now, and during that time, did you have management or were you by yourself?
No, I was by myself. I was just figuring it out.
And was BOOGEY SHAE your first name as a rapper, or how did the BOOGEY SHAE name come about?
Well, my name is SHAE Boogie, but but when I got serious, it was a lot of SHAE Boogies that was rapping. So I just switched my name around, and my sister's baby father mother. I know that was a lot.
Yeah.
But my sister, baby father mother, rest in peace, Tawanaki, she used to call me BOOGEY SHAE. She'd be like, BOOGEY SHAE. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna change my name to BOOGEY SHAE, and that's literally where I got the name from. Yep.
I like that. Now, when did it start catching the eyes of the people, the music, as BOOGEY SHAE, not the group, not everybody kind of just having fun and maybe listen to the music, but like you start putting it out there, you start putting your visual out there, and people start noticing?
I think like soon as I jumped out there for real, I just got busy. I went and I did the shows, I networked with people, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of hard at first because I still had like a real rough street mentality. I had like a crazy ass wall up, so I had to kind of transition into this person that I am now because at first it was kind of hard for me to navigate.
That's a fact.
Yes.
Even when I met you.
Yeah.
It was still tight.
Yeah.
Beat your ass.
It's still a little tight right now. I loosened up a little bit, but you know, so I'm still transitioning now. But yeah, it was hard at first. It was rocky, but I just kept pushing, and then as I stayed consistent, things started to change for me. And I just kept staying in the rooms. I paid attention to what was going on, the people that was doing what I wanted to do already. I started watching them, the people that I wanted to connect with. I really was using the internet like to my full advantage as far as like finding out who's the who I need to be with, who's the DJ, who is this, who is that. So I started digging in because when I jumped out here, it was like nobody really gives you the game for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, people withhold information from you. So I had to really like bump my ass and go through, you know, the motions. A lot of paid lessons, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just really threw myself out there.
And in doing so, what kind of started the track? And we're getting to the We Live Forever.
Well, I think what started the traction was my first mixtape. That's when I started like getting people in my hood started taking me serious.
Okay.
And so people started
And where
knowing
you
my
from
name.
exactly?
I'm from 105.
Type shit. Hey.
That's what you want? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, that time.
But yeah, my ghetto started embracing me like, so I started like, oh, all right, you know what I'm saying? And then that kind of helped my confidence a little bit to go even deeper into the industry.
The first project's on all platforms, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called The Warm Up.
Yeah, The Warm Up. So that was the first original project that you put out as Boogie SHAE.
Yeah.
And it got some people motherfuckers like, okay.
Mm-hmm. They was like, what the fuck?
You was that aggressive when you came out?
Oh man, you have no idea how aggressive.
Got you. Okay.
Go back to The Warm Up.
Yeah. Different time.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was a different time because I was still living in that, what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was different. It was a whole different energy.
So from there, after you drop that project, do you take a break? Do you keep putting the foot on the gas? What kind of happens?
No, I never took my foot off the gas. Since 2018, I never took my foot off the gas.
Ooh, talk your shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So it just kept building upon itself.
Yeah, I took little,
I
I took little times to reinvent myself, step back a little bit, but it never stopped. I always kept making music or doing something that pertained to the music because I've never been so sure about something in my life. So it's like, I was convinced already, and I knew that if I wanted to be where I wanted to be, I had to keep going.
Yeah. And you have, I mean, nonstop. But you had already built that within you by the time I met you, so that's fire. So when you're moving into COVID times and kind of getting out of that, does that affect you kind of working your moves outside? Did it slow you down a little bit or did it speed you up?
I ain't gonna lie, COVID kicked a lot of people's ass, but it turned me up.
Got you.
I started going, I was like, I remember like in 2020, when Ugly Money Michi, he had first started the summits, the music summits. And I was telling my dude, I'm like, man, I ain't know nothing. So I'm like telling my dude, like, they said, YSL gonna be there, such and such. I'm like, shit, I'm about to go down there, babe. What you think? He like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go. So I just started doing shit on my own. Like, I be in a whole nother city and state, don't know none of these people. Like, I got the bartender taking footage of me. Like, I started pushing harder, like, started moving around, like, and just pouring money into myself. Like, I was doing features with people. Well, I don't even want to talk about that. But just pouring money into myself. But I feel like it wasn't money wasted. Yeah. It might have been a little time wasted, but I got those lessons. I needed those lessons to prepare me for where I was going.
Type time.
Yeah.
Real shit. So, when does the Ohio Entertainment Awards, Andrew Lloyd and Dre Day, when does kind of get in your radar for you?
So
it's always different because I've seen these niggas 2 years before they seen me.
So so the first time I got hip to them, I did one of their shows. And it was, I was always aware of the Ohio Entertainment Awards, but I didn't know the faces, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know who was who. But I did a show of theirs. It was at, I think, like Juicy Crab. Do you remember doing a show down there? I mean, no, I take that back, Daiquiri. It was a daiquiri place where they had them big-ass fish bowls and shit. And I popped out to that show, and I was looking at the footage from that the other day. I was showing my ass at that show. I ain't even gonna lie. I was turned. But I popped out at that show, and that's when I got the face like, okay, that's Andrew Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
No, real shit.
I figured it out. You feel me? And then, but after that, you know, I kept doing what I was doing previously, and then they sent me a flyer. And it was like they was doing a loyalty showcase. Why people be always talking about what they doing, what they don't. They was doing a loyalty showcase for artists. And they was like, come on, you stuck with the platform, come on. So I'm like, okay. So I popped out. And I didn't know it was a competition until I got there. And shout out to Envy Jazzo. This was when I first really got to interact with Envy Jazzo for real. And it was crazy because I was thinking, like, did they put this like this some Grand Finale shit? Because it was me and Jazzo at the end.
Oh.
Yeah, but we both won. Yeah. It was crazy. It was an amazing show, though. I had a really good time. I had a nice amount of people come out for me. And it helped my confidence a lot. It was a good experience, and I think that was when I got on their radar. Like, okay, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like that was when.
Correct her. This her story.
But I feel like that was when I got up under their radar. But I could be wrong. It could have been before that. Could have been after that. But I feel like that was that one show that made me stand out. You know what I'm saying? Because Jazzo was competition. She not no
to this day.
She not no easy person to beat.
Hell no, she
no
was
show. Yeah. So yeah, from then on, once everything started selling on me and I realized the position I was in, I'm very smart. So I had to talk with my dude, and I was like, man, I'm about to win an award this year. And he was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to win an award this year. Watch this. So they was going on tour.
Now this is 2022?
What is that, 23?
It's
yeah.
23, yeah, okay.
They was going on tour, but it was like from the top of the year, though, for real.
Yeah.
We was going
2 years strong right now.
They was going on tour, and I was like, man, I'm about to do all these shows. I don't care where it's at. Like, I'm about to just do all the shows that I see them post and all the shows they send me. And that's what I did. And doing that, I started to build a relationship with them as well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I remember telling Drew, like, nigga, I'm about to work with you. he just sitting back there like, he probably looking like, this
That's exactly how he be.
He probably looking like, all right. I'm like, nigga, and we gonna do a tour. I'm gonna do me a tour, and you gonna help me do my tour. He just looking like, but I meant that, and I really did. I set out to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up winning. I couldn't even get a regular award because I had won the biggest award. Like, you feel me? So I ended up winning the development deal.
Yeah, in 2023.
Yeah, and it just really like spiraled upwards. Yes, it definitely developed. It spiraled upwards after that. So we took my amazing talent and mixed it with their miraculous platform. And it was like magic.
And then 2024 happened.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. I mean, the end of 2023 was something to talk about too.
Talk about it.
But we gonna talk about 2025.
Now, 2023, did you performed at the OEAs too, right?
Yes, I did.
Cause you shut that bitch down.
I think that was one of my best performances.
That's why, cause I was like, it's either. No, I like the one this year too. That motherfucker. That bitch was different.
My friend told me it looked like I was siphoning energy.
Literally, like
from the crowd.
Like they just kept getting closer to you as you was performing. I'm like, God damn. Now, yeah, the end of 2023, going into 2024, you had some amazing momentum.
Yeah. But
momentum can only go so far if you don't push with it. You kept pushing.
Absolutely.
And you developed and basically a relationship outside of them with DJ Kid, the baby's DJ. But that was from you working and you developing yourself.
Absolutely.
How for you did that kind of come about, and what for you did that mean?
Well, it was a very well thought out plan. It was very strategic. I just, like I said, I pay attention to the people that are doing what I'm doing. And I figured out a way to connect with him. I knew I wanted to work with him, and I figured out a way to connect with him. And I went down. Now, I was actually doing some business with him, but in the midst of me doing the business, he was throwing an event. And this was some long distance business. So we hadn't really built like a close up relationship. Right. So he was throwing an event, and I'm like, now is your time. Go down there, do the show. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I did. I drove to North Carolina, and I did the event, and I won. I didn't know it was a competition. I always be winning it, don't you know? I didn't know it was a competition. And I ended up winning a deal, single deal with him.
A single deal?
Yeah.
That turned into a whole project, right?
Yeah. So now we're working on the EP, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that just came from just, like I said, throw myself out there. Just having that confidence, you know.
Now, this is your second year doing OEAs, but you also took the tour as well. And really, like, how many shows would you say you've done? Probably over almost.
I
100?
don't know. I can't tell you. This
In the
it's
last 2 years. Almost?
yeah, definitely. Cause I did. I think that was like 46 shows in the last 6 months of 2023. Just doing their tours and every show they had on top of whatever shows I was doing outside of that, and that was just in the 6 month span. So
we ain't gonna act like Boogie ain't throw her own shows now.
oh yeah.
Come on.
I mean, let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about
we
it.
Here?
Yeah.
We here? Okay, yeah. I also throw my own shows.
For real.
Where I share my platform with my peers and I allow them to, do their thing, open up for me, and yeah, it'd be dope. It's nice networking events. You know what I'm saying?
Now, developing as an artist is not the easiest thing, especially working with different individuals, working with different artists, working with doing different shows, different crowds. For you, what was your favorite, I would say, performance? What was your favorite performance? And then you've done arenas. What was that experience like? So I kind of gave you a two-part question.
My favorite performance, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like them award shows was like my favorite performance.
I feel them. Them is, both of them is crazy. Which one?
I already know what's his favorite performance. His favorite performance is Skilla Baby. We did that. What was that? Warner Theater? Yeah. I did do a spin move.
Is that the one where you handed her the mic?
Yes.
I was there.
Oh my God, it was so smooth.
That was smooth as shit. I was like, I ain't in the phone. I got no. Oh, that's hard.
We was in the field.
That shit was crazy. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that was a beautiful moment.
It was.
The arena show specifically. What was that like for you? Just being opening up for Skilla Baby for Sexy Red. Like, what are those moments like for you?
Opening up for Sexy Red was like kind of surreal because it not even really so much as because of Sexy Red, not to take nothing from her because she raw and she a good performer, but it was the Jeezy thing because Jeezy was there too. Okay. And I was in the streets riding the Jeezy. And I just did that show and I was on the stage with Jeezy. So knocking down those type of barriers, that shit is like it's an unexplainable feeling. Like we did, I had a tour last year that me and my team put together, and I was in Boosie's backyard.
Come on!
It's like, what the fuck? So it's like those surreal moments that just remind you what you're fighting for.
My last two things is, for one, as an artist that pushes their self, what advice do you have for other artists that be sitting on their ass? I give advice to those who seek it. I don't really have no advice for nobody that don't help themselves. Now they on their ass because they don't know what to do next. They kind of like, they want to do something, but they stuck. So what is like that, the one thing they could do that just, it might not do everything, but it just keeps you moving?
Do shows.
Okay.
Do shows. It's the only way people gonna know who you are. I watch artists fall off every day because they don't do shows. Yeah. A new wave of people is ushered in every 90 days. You got a new set of fans, new people, you know what I'm saying? And a new set of rappers as well. You know what I'm saying? If you don't stay out here and make your mark and keep your name relevant, I feel like you might as well just hang it up.
That's real shit. I never heard it like that. Like they cycle every 9 days. I never thought about it.
Yeah, like literally.
That's facts.
It'd be like, who is that?
Facts.
Oh, I ain't never seen them neither. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always.
Especially in the game for long enough.
Yeah, it's a revolving door. So you have to make sure that you interacting with the people, and also it's a level of like coming down to earth with the people, because you separating yourself from the people that you want to support you.
Right.
Like you too good to be around them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say just get out here, interact with people. Definitely the rappers. I'm giving them too much now. That's because I'm a real nigga. I'm about to end this though. Especially the rappers, because the rappers will support you. I have a big, and some of it be real, some of it don't be, some of it be strategic, but nevertheless they will support you. And a lot of my fan base are the rappers. So I would say interact with people that's doing what you're doing too.
That's big. And the last thing to make this thing official is called Get It Off Your Chest. So what do you need to get off your chest as Boogie SHAE the artist?
I want to say, I just wish that people would stop minimizing my accomplishments and looking for reasons for me not to have just been a good artist and just pushed. I work hard. I write my own music. I bust my ass. Stop trying to take credit from me. I'm hard. I ain't going nowhere, and can't none of y'all fuck with me. So, and I got the hardest team behind me too. So, you know, it's a dub. So it's like, just get with it.
And it's the Thekingtifnetwork. We have Boogie SHAE in the building. It's official, y'all. We out of here. 2024, but not motherfucking beast.
Peace and blessings, everybody. How y'all doing out there? I go by the name of Tino. I'm the founder of the Won't Quit Foundation, and this is an official ad partnership of the Thekingtifnetwork. Thekingtifnetwork. And the Won't Quit Foundation. So we're going to be doing a lot of events in the city of Cleveland. So we need you guys. It takes a village to do something like this. So we need you to participate. Now you can do one or two things. You can either send your donation or bring your donation. It does not matter. You're gonna see a barcode on this video. Won't Quit donation. If you want to send your donation, you can do that. We're gonna have more options in the near future, but right now, this is the only option that we have. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me, Only One Tino, or my brother, King Teef.
Yes, sir. Or our foundation, the
Won't Quit
Foundation, or the Thekingtifnetwork. You can DM us. You can get with us. You can ask us how to be involved. We're always looking for motivated, dedicated people that want to help.
That's it.
That's it. And then if you want to be involved, if you see what we're doing, man, get involved. Donate, clothes, money, and jewelry. We take jewelry.
And listen, guys. I want you to know this too.
Talk to me.
Look at us like the Salvation Army.
Yeah.